Williams might not be talking a lot after that right hand. But, oh! And Williams, and now Hayes. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, show your support and love for this book.
First 48, baby. First 48 right now.
Absolutely uncalled for. The referee can't do. Finally, there's Apollo Crews. Crews had seen enough. He just fell victim to the numbers game.